Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be determining whether relations are functions. So, in reality, what we're doing is we're saying we can read this and we know what it's telling us. So, that's the determining idea. Um, really, when we read this, we need to know whether or not we can use it. So, think of it this way: a function is something that if I put one value in, I'm only going to get one value out. So, think of it like a machine. If I put um, let's say if I put water in a pool, am I going to get a swamp and a pool and? So the idea is that no, you're going to get a pool. If you put water inside of a pool, you get a swimming pool, right? So you're not going to get multiple things. You're going to get one thing. If I put a cat in a room and leave the room, then come back, am I going to have a dog instead? No, you're going to have a cat. You know exactly what to expect or what you can get by solving the equation. That's what a function is. So, when we take that into account, again, we're going to be looking at these kind of as ordered pairs, but we're going to shortcut it. I'm not going to write all the ordered pairs out. We want to look at them as if they are. So, what I'm looking at is this -9 needs to go to only one number. And I follow this arrow here and I see that that -9 went to one number. So yes, that does fit a function. But I have to check all of my x's. So I'm going to start at this -2 and I'm going to look, does it go to only one number? And yes, this x went to only one number, and that number was 5. So now I'm going to go to this 5. And I'm going to follow the arrow and see if it goes to only one number. The answer is, again, yes. This 5 went to only one number. And number 12 is in our pairs, so I'm going to follow it all the way to this 10. And what I see is this 12 went to one number, so yes, it does match in a function. So what we have here is every input has only one output. Now, if we reverse this, then we have an output who has more than one input. That is okay. What we need is for every input, we can have only one output. Think of it again, for everything we do, that's input, we can only expect one outcome. So, everything I do, that's our input, we can expect only one outcome. Since this is true, for every 5 I put in, I'm only going to get 10. That's one input, one outcome. For every 12, I'm going to get a 10 as well, but that's one input, one outcome. We're good. So this is a function. All right, now let's look over here on the right. We're going to go through the same process, and we're going to look at this -2, and we're going to follow it. Does it go to only one number? And the answer is yes, it only goes to the number 4. Then we're going to go with this -1. Does it go to only one number? Yes, it goes to this 3. We don't care that these cross. It doesn't matter. It doesn't tell us anything on whether it's a function or not. We're only worried about, can it go to only one number? All right, so now we're going to get to 0, and we're going to notice that I can go from 0 to 5, and I can go from 0 to 6. We have a problem there. 0 can go to 5 or 6. We don't know what's going to cause it to go to 5, and we don't know what will cause it to go to 6. But a function means it can only go to 1, but nothing else. This doesn't happen. Something will cause it to go to 5, something will cause it to go to 6. So no, this is, that's what I was going to say. This is not a function because 0 goes to 5 and 6. So if we need a reason, if the question just asks, tell whether it's a function, we're done right up here. We just need to know yes or no that is, yet in this case, no is not a function. But if you're asked why, it's because 0 goes to 5 and 6. That cannot happen in a function. If you do one thing, think of it like input is action. I did something. I need to know exactly what's going to come out, but I don't know what exactly will come out. There's many options. So we don't know what's going to be able to tell the difference between all those options, so this is not a function. A function says I do one thing, I will get one thing. All right, guys, stay safe out there. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll see you tomorrow.